You've heard the saying, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It seems thousands of women are under this intense pressure to look good like never before.
Yeah, a lot of pressure here. Brazilian butt lifts are one of the hottest growing plastic surgeries, but they're also one of the most dangerous.
The procedure is also being performed on the black market as well. I talked to an Atlanta woman who nearly died when she tried getting the backroom butt shots removed.
Too much booty in the pants.
There's too much booty in the pants. There's too much booty in the pants.
Everywhere I went, that's all I saw was,
I like them round and big.
but, you know, big booties.
At 5'3", 128 pounds, Janelle Butler, also known as Get Bodied by Jay, was the smallest she had been after having her second child. The world around her was changing, specifically in Atlanta.
And I'm just like, that too made me feel insecure. Like, dang, you know, do you have to have a big butt to be popular? Do you have to have a big butt to be famous?
Booty, rockin' everywhere.
Some natural, many not. But as a personal trainer also pursuing modeling and acting, she wanted in.
This is like hush hush. It was like the butt shot trend, and that was the first thing that I did allow somebody to do to me as well in a hotel room.
Instantly, she went from that to this.
And I think I did 9 on each side. 9 shots.
In a non-sterile environment, not under the supervision of a licensed medical professional. So do you ever think back to what could have went wrong in that hotel room?
I could have died in that hotel room. And I think about that all the time. And that's scary.
Some people were dying, and as Hollywood glamorized the trend, doctors started offering legit ways to get this banging body through Brazilian butt lifts.
A Brazilian butt lift is where we take fat from one other area of the body, places where you don't want fat, and then we inject it into your butt.
Dr. Curves is a world-renowned plastic surgeon in Metro Atlanta. He's performed thousands of procedures.
The reality stars started getting it and posting on Instagram.
In a hotel room like Jay or under the care of a licensed doctor, the risk of death is there. According to the American Society of Plastic Surgery, 1 in 3,000 BBLs resulted in death. That's why Dr. Curves joined the World Association of Gluteal Surgeons to figure out why. They found it was all about where the fat was placed.
So now that they've done that research, I think the safety profile of the procedure is a lot better. And so the message is, don't put the fat in the muscle.
2 years after injections, Jay joined Instagram. She got about 5,000 followers after her first photo, to now more than 670,000 followers, an audience she's openly shared her journey with to become all natural again.
I could have built my natural butt to be so bomb, and that's when I started to regret what I did, because now I have this silicone on top of my muscle and it's formed scar tissue, and I want it gone.
A decision that nearly cost her her life.
We're going to give her another unit of O positive.
The initial removal surgery went horribly wrong. She ended up in the hospital needing several blood transfusions. She was left with severe bruising. The most shocking, Jay suffered necrosis, meaning the tissue in her backside was dead. The photos too graphic to show. After that, she was left connected to a wound vac to help her heal, an incident that left more than just her body damaged.
So I went from having this big old booty to having nothing at all. My marriage has suffered because of how I feel about myself or how I look, going through all these different stages of the removal and the reconstructive surgeries.
Nearly 2 years later, Jay is able to get back to her first love, working out. She says she'll keep telling the story in hopes that other women will learn from the hell she's endured.
Wow. So how is Jay doing now? Did she get sick from all those injections?
All right, so that is the catch. Jay did not get sick from the actual butt shots that she got, even though it was on the black market. The danger came when she went to undo it. With one more reconstructive surgery scheduled this month, she is hoping that she can finally get back to normal. This is nothing to play with, guys. They're actually pulling from her hips to reconstruct her backside because that removal went so bad. So we're going to keep in contact with her to see how that next surgery goes.
And we wish the best for Jay.